Hi guys, this is the weekly recap and for week 1 and week 2 reminders. Some of you used APA in your discussion boards. That's great, but they're not formatted correctly, and I really want to work on that for you. So please make sure that you watch the APA video. Some of you put Cassidy and then the page number. It should be your first time using it. It should be all three of the authors. Okay. At the end of the sentence, you should have an ampersand. At the beginning of the sentence, it should have the words and, okay, and comma, the date, okay. At the beginning of the sentence, no parentheses. End of the sentence, parentheses. And then if you use it again, it's Cassidy et al. So it's Cassidy, comma, I'm sorry, erase that. Cassidy, space et, space al, period, comma, and the date. Okay, you'll only use a page number if you're using a quote. Okay, if you're quoting something, it's the only time you need a page number. Otherwise, no page number. Okay, so please work on that. I'll keep making notes as it goes along. If you use a citation, in-text citation at the end, and only one student, Mr. Salas, did a great job of putting the citation at the end. It does not have to be formatted correctly in the discussion board because it won't take it, even if you set it up perfectly. When you hit reply, it won't post it the correct way. So as long as it is there, it's fine. If you use any citations, you should be doing a full citation at the end. Other than that, very good job in the first week for your all of your discussion board. I was really proud of you. Now, the upcoming weeks, your initial discussion board is due on Wednesday. Okay? Make sure you use the questions as headings. It's easier for us to follow. If everybody reads every single one of them, it's hard to read it all in one paragraph and see where the different questions are separated. So use the heading. Use the question as the heading and then the answer underneath it. Okay? And remember, your response is due by Sunday. So Wednesday, and then you can read and then make a decision and make some kind of a substantial post saying good job, and that is wonderful, and it should be part of it, giving each other's kudos. But go back to the discussion board area and really look at what you really need to be doing for the discussion board. In some ways, questions do come up, and you need to ask those questions. And just because you post it does not mean the discussion ends. The discussion doesn't end with me saying one thing, and right now I'm making statements. When in a discussion, it goes back and forth. So you need to be looking at it as, what can I question? What is something that they may have missed, or a question like, what do you think about this, this, and this? If they go complete opposite direction, those are the greatest kind. I always tell the story of, we were in an educational psychology class, and all of the teachers all the kids in there were young kids. It was a crossover from the master's to undergrad, and all these starry-eyed, bleeding heart. Oh, I'm just gonna love my kids, and they're just gonna do exactly what we say. And all of us masters, people that have been around forever in education, we're turning them and going, you wait till you get to your first bad kid. Wait till you get to this. Finally, the teacher said you have to be nicer. So you want to be nice, but you also want to bring up questions. And if somebody asks you a question on the backside, you need to go back in there and answer them. That's part of being a part of a discussion. It helps everybody learn the topic. Okay? So remember, Wednesday the initial next week, Sunday is the thing. Assignment 1 is also due. Okay? Follow the directions on how many pages and everything else. So this is how it works. First off, of course, you have your topic, and it gives you ideas of what you're supposed to be looking at. You can get part of it from the textbook. You can get part of it from any article that you find, peer-reviewed journal article. Okay? So the assignment 1 is due on Sunday night at 11:59. It needs to have an introductory paragraph, which introduces the topic, and a thesis statement. And basically, you're just going to highlight the different sections that are coming up, even though we know what they are, because there are questions that you're really answering in there. but you need to learn how to build that thesis statement. It's basically a transition sentence to the next couple, all the rest of the sections. Okay, and then each section has a heading. Okay, introduction, 3 concepts, significance of flexibility, personal example of extended factors to coaching philosophy, and a conclusion. I just gave you the headings. Okay, those should be left flush, other than introduction, left flush, bolded, first letter is in caps, everything else is lower case. Okay, you need to have 3 sources. One can be the textbook, then you need to find 2 more. Okay, you find these in the library, peer-reviewed journal articles. Look at the peer-reviewed journal article and library use video. It will help you out tremendously. No newspapers, no sporting news, no magazines, nothing from an internet website. Okay, you're going into the library and you're finding journal articles on this subject. Okay, they can be books too, but journal articles. You need to have in-text citations, and you need to have a reference page. Okay, so watch the APA videos. And in any questions, feel free to text me or call me. Understanding that if you want an answer right away, the best way to start the conversation is with a text message. Make sure that you're signing up for band. Okay, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to hit me up. Have a great day and a great week.